A 96-year-old woman was terrified during turbulence on a flight from San Diego to Nashville. What happened next will shock you. The flight attendants didn't just comfort her, they provided something most passengers never even know exists. And that's just one of 20 completely free services airlines offer to seniors that could save thousands of dollars and transform your flying experience forever. But here's the thing. Airlines aren't exactly advertising these perks. Hit that notification bell right now because this information could literally change how you or your loved ones travel, and most people will never discover these secrets. Based on real passenger experiences from August 2025 and insider airline reports, these aren't just theoretical benefits. These are actual stories from real seniors who discovered what's available when you simply know how to ask. From a 78-year-old woman with arthritis in Atlanta to an 88-year-old retired nurse named Violet crossing the Atlantic, these scenarios happen every single day. The airlines count on you not knowing about these services, but today, that changes. Number 1, help with carry-on luggage. Here's something that happened just last month. A 78-year-old woman flying Delta from Atlanta to New York was struggling with her heavy carry-on because of arthritis. She simply asked a flight attendant for help during boarding, and the crew assisted immediately, ensuring she didn't strain herself. No questions asked, no extra fees, completely free. The secret? Airlines are actually required under accessibility regulations to provide this assistance. You don't need to prove disability. Just ask politely. The crew lifted her bag into the overhead bin and retrieved it upon landing. This same service would cost $50 from a porter at the airport, but on board it's completely free for seniors who request it. Number 2, priority boarding without the premium price. An 82-year-old man with mobility issues flying United from Chicago to Denver requested priority boarding at check-in. Result? He boarded early, secured overhead space, and avoided the stressful crowd rush. This service typically costs $15 to $25 for regular passengers, but seniors with mobility concerns get it free. The gate agent didn't require medical documentation, just a simple request based on age and comfort needs. He walked down the jet bridge at his own pace, chose his preferred overhead bin, and settled in before the chaos began. Airlines know that boarding stress causes medical incidents, so they'd rather accommodate than deal with emergencies. Number 3, connecting flight assistance that actually works. This one's incredible. A 75-year-old couple on Southwest from Dallas to Phoenix had a tight connection. They requested wheelchair service in advance, and an attendant met them at the gate, transported them via motorized cart to the next gate, and made sure they boarded on time. The couple later said this service was worth hundreds of dollars in stress relief alone. What most people don't realize is that this service includes priority deplaning, personal escort through the terminal, and even bathroom stops along the way. The attendant stayed with them the entire time, carried their personal items, and communicated with the next gate to hold the plane if necessary. Missing connections cost hundreds in rebooking fees, but this free service eliminates that risk entirely. Number 4, extra leg room when available. On a Virgin Atlantic flight from New York to London, an 88-year-old retired nurse named Violet mentioned her knee replacement to fellow passengers. While a generous passenger swapped seats with her, airlines like American regularly move seniors to exit rows or bulkhead seats when available for medical comfort. No upgrade fees required. Flight attendants have discretion to reassign seats after boarding when medical needs arise. That exit row seat normally costs $75 to $150 extra, but seniors with joint issues, circulation problems, or recent surgeries often get moved for free. The key is mentioning your condition to the crew, not just suffering in silence. Number 5, unlimited hot and cold beverages. A 70-year-old diabetic traveler on a long-haul Delta flight felt dehydrated mid-flight. She asked for extra cold water and hot tea to take her medication. The attendant provided them promptly and checked back periodically. On flights where beverages typically cost $3 to $5 each, this saved her at least $20. But here's what's really valuable. The flight attendant actually set up a hydration schedule, bringing fresh water every hour without being asked. For seniors on medications that cause dry mouth or require frequent hydration, this service is invaluable. The crew even provided special herbal teas from the first-class galley when she mentioned stomach sensitivity. Number 6, extra blankets and pillows on demand. During a chilly red-eye Alaska Airlines flight, a 72-year-old man with circulation issues requested an extra blanket and pillow. The crew supplied them from onboard stock immediately. These items usually cost $8 to $12 to purchase, but seniors get them free when requested for comfort needs. The attendant didn't just hand over one extra blanket. She brought three, explaining that layering helps with temperature regulation. She also showed him how to create a lumbar support system using the extra pillows, turning an economy seat into something much more comfortable. This level of comfort assistance typically only exists in business class. Number 7. Medical device assistance. A 68-year-old woman using a CPAP machine on JetBlue needed help storing it and accessing power outlets. Flight attendants assisted with setup and retrieval, ensuring she could use it throughout the flight. This level of personal assistance would cost hundreds if you had to hire private help. The crew went beyond basic help. They secured an extension cord from the galley, tested the outlet before takeoff, and even helped position the device for optimal use during sleep. When turbulence hit, an attendant checked that everything remained secure. Airlines train crews specifically for medical device assistance, but passengers rarely know to ask. Number 8. Custom special meals. An 80-year-old vegetarian senior on International United requested a low-sodium, gluten-free meal 48 hours in advance due to heart conditions. The airline provided a completely customized tray at no extra cost, including fresh fruits and herbal tea. Regular passengers pay $15 to $30 for similar meal upgrades. What's remarkable is that the crew also provided extra portions when she mentioned being a light eater who prefers small, frequent meals. They brought additional fruit, crackers, and even saved a breakfast roll from first class. This personalized meal service addressed both dietary restrictions and eating patterns, something that would cost a fortune with private catering. Number 9. Form-filling assistance on a transatlantic American Airlines flight. A 76-year-old non-native English speaker struggled with customs forms. A flight attendant sat with her, explaining each section and helping fill everything out, preventing arrival delays. This personal service would cost at least $50 from a professional travel assistant. The attendant spent 20 minutes ensuring every detail was correct, even helping with address formatting and explaining declaration requirements. She made sure the senior understood what to expect at customs, wrote down key phrases in English, and alerted ground staff about potential language assistance needs. This prevented hours of confusion and potential customs violations. Number 10. Strategic seating changes. A 71-year-old light sleeper on Southwest asked to be moved away from noisy passengers. The attendant relocated her to a quieter front row, dramatically improving her overnight rest. Seat changes typically cost $25 to $75, but seniors get them free for comfort reasons. The crew didn't just move her once. When a crying baby boarded near her new seat, they proactively moved her again to an even quieter section. They understood that quality sleep is crucial for senior health during travel. This multiple move accommodation would never happen for regular passengers without significant fees. Wait until you hear about number 15. It involves something that happened during turbulence that most passengers would never think to ask for, and it could literally be a lifesaver. If this information is already blowing your mind, smash that like button and make sure you're getting notifications, because the next 10 benefits are even more surprising. Number 11. Personal climate control. During a hot Frontier flight, a 69-year-old woman sensitive to heat requested cooler airflow. The crew adjusted the vents in her section and provided ice water, making the cabin significantly more comfortable. Personal climate assistance like this is typically only available in premium cabins, but they went further. The attendant brought a battery-operated fan from the crew rest area, positioned it for optimal cooling, and even created a makeshift shade using a blanket to block sun from the window. Throughout the flight, they monitored her comfort, adjusting as the cabin temperature changed. This personalized climate service would cost hundreds in a first-class cabin. Number 12. Free entertainment accessories. A 74-year-old man on Delta forgot his headphones and asked for spares to watch in-flight entertainment. The attendant provided a complimentary pair plus earplugs to block engine noise. These items cost $15 to $25 in airport shops, but seniors get them free upon request. The crew member also showed him how to access closed captions on the entertainment system, adjusted the screen brightness for his vision needs, and even recommended specific movies based on his interests. When the first headphones were uncomfortable, they found a different style from their premium cabin supplies. This tech support service went far beyond basic equipment provision. Number 13. Strategic bathroom-adjacent seating. An 85-year-old traveler with bladder issues on Spirit Airlines requested a seat closer to the restroom. The gate agent reassigned her to a front row seat at no charge, providing easy access throughout the flight. Premium aisle seats near facilities typically cost $40 to $80 extra. The reassignment included moving her traveling companion too, ensuring they stayed together. The crew also privately informed her about lavatory availability patterns, suggesting optimal times to avoid queues. They even offered to block the aisle briefly during turbulence to ensure safe passage. This bathroom strategy service addresses a critical senior travel concern. Number 14. Personalized attention service on United. A 79-year-old woman with limited arm mobility couldn't reach the call button. She alerted a passing attendant who then checked on her regularly throughout the flight, assisting with water and adjustments. This level of personalized attention is usually reserved for first-class passengers. The attendant created a simple hand signal system for communication, checked every 30 minutes without being intrusive, and even helped her eat her meal when arthritis made it difficult. They adjusted her seatbelt, helped with her jacket, and ensured her phone was charging within reach. This one-on-one care would cost thousands with a private travel nurse. Number 15. Enhanced sanitization service. Here's that turbulent story payoff. A 73-year-old immunocompromised senior on American Airlines asked for sanitizing wipes. The crew provided extras and personally helped wipe down her tray table, armrests, and seatbelt for added peace of mind. Post-pandemic, this service provides invaluable health protection. During severe turbulence, when she couldn't safely clean surfaces herself, the crew took over completely. They sanitized everything she might touch, changed her blanket and pillow for fresh ones, and even cleaned her personal items like glasses and phone. This level of hygiene assistance protects vulnerable seniors from illness that could ruin their entire trip. Number 16. Discreet comfort accessories. A 67-year-old plus-size senior on Southwest discreetly requested a seatbelt extender upon boarding. The attendant provided one immediately, ensuring comfortable and secure fit without any embarrassment. Airlines handled these requests with complete professionalism and privacy. The flight attendant actually brought it pre-folded in a blanket to maintain privacy, showed her how to properly attach it, and checked that it was comfortable without drawing attention. When she needed to use the restroom, the attendant discreetly helped her remove and reattach it. This dignity-preserving service makes travel accessible for all body types. Number 17. Mobility aid storage solutions. A 77-year-old man using a cane on Delta asked to store it on board rather than checking it. The crew secured it in a cabin closet, preventing potential baggage damage, and retrieved it promptly upon landing. This protected his $200 mobility aid from rough baggage handling. They went beyond basic storage, wrapping the cane in a protective blanket, labeling it with his seat number, and ensuring it was the first item retrieved upon landing. When he needed it mid-flight for a restroom visit, they brought it immediately. For seniors dependent on mobility aids, this careful handling provides essential peace of mind. Number 18. Emergency medical supplies. During turbulence on JetBlue, a 70-year-old woman bumped her knee and requested an ice pack. The attendant wrapped ice from the galley in cloth and provided it free, along with basic pain relief advice. Emergency medical assistance like this could prevent costly urgent care visits at destinations. The crew documented the injury in case she needed verification for insurance, offered to call for medical personnel to meet the plane, and provided compression bandages from their medical kit. They checked the injury every hour, refreshed the ice, and even provided an incident report for her records. This medical documentation service alone is worth hundreds in potential insurance claims. Number 19. Emotional support during flight stress. Remember that 96-year-old woman from the opening? During severe turbulence, she asked nearby passengers and crew for hand-holding and reassurance. Flight attendants checked in frequently, explaining the turbulence to calm her fears. This emotional support service goes far beyond basic customer service. A crew member actually sat with her during the worst turbulence, held her hand, explained exactly what was happening with the plane, and shared calming breathing exercises. They moved her to a seat between two particularly kind passengers who continued the support. This human connection during fearful moments is priceless for anxious senior travelers. Number 20. Seat mechanism assistance. An 81-year-old man with back pain on Alaska Airlines struggled with the seat recline button. A flight attendant helped adjust it to a comfortable position and showed him how to operate it for future reference. This prevents physical strain and ensures maximum comfort throughout the flight. The attendant didn't stop there. She brought extra cushions to create custom lumbar support, showed him stretching exercises safe for the confined space, and set reminders to help him shift positions every hour to prevent stiffness. This ergonomic consulting service would cost hundreds from a professional, but seniors get it free just by asking for help. Now here's what's really interesting. These services aren't just nice gestures. They're often required under federal accessibility laws, but airlines don't advertise them because they want you to pay for premium services instead. The question is, which of these 20 benefits surprised you the most? And more importantly, have you ever experienced something similar that wasn't on this list? Before wrapping up, here's something special for the real ones who made it this far. If you found this video helpful and you're planning to use any of these tips on your next flight, comment Senior Savvy below. This lets me know you're part of the inner circle who actually watches to the end, and I'll personally respond with additional insider tips that didn't make it into this video. The key to accessing all these services is simple. Be polite, ask early when possible, and remember that flight crews genuinely want to help. Most seniors never realize these options exist because airlines profit more from upgrades and add-ons. But now you know the truth. Every single one of these services is available on your next flight, starting today. If this information could save you or someone you love hundreds of dollars and make flying infinitely more comfortable, hit that subscribe button and notification bell. Share this with any senior travelers in your life because this knowledge literally transforms the flying experience. And remember, airlines are banking on passengers not knowing these secrets exist. The next time you or a loved one boards a plane, you'll have 20 powerful tools that most passengers never discover. Safe travels, and thank you for watching until the very end. Check out this next video where we reveal the hidden airline policies that could get you hundreds of dollars in compensation, even when flights aren't technically delayed.